Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Takir and this is Newbee Rumble 5. This is the third video with 4 matches this time. First match, I don't remember which the order, but we have a couple of matches today. First and foremost, we're going to have probably Null versus the Cultist. One ship which is very interesting. Tactic is to nuke the other ship. And we have this ship, which its main weapon will be this huge particle cannon right over here, which does a buttload of damage. So the question is Null's craft going to be able to reach the Cultist before being nuked? We also have, I believe, the Wheel of Pain, which is going to be fighting the ship by Georgia Slav. And as our last match, we have the Silva, maybe not, I think it's the second match actually. We're going to have the Silva over here fighting against Jono's, which is its first match, the Aberrant. So we have a couple of very good matches today. Shorter video than normally. Some of the matches ended quite quickly. And yeah, so this is going to be our lineup for today. Once again, I want to remind you that even if you did lose a battle, there's still the losers bracket, which I think the next video will be within the losers bracket. So if you lost, you're still going to be able to see your ship perform in the tournament. But anyways, so this is our lineup for today's video, and let's see how these ship do. Welcome back. Okay, so this is the first match between the Cultist by Kuchuluwen and the sorry if I butchered that name. Abskurterminus by Null. The second version. Both of them are version 2. Okay, let's see this battle into F9. Okay, so well, on one side we have the Cultist launching its missiles, being hit here by, I don't know what. Oh, this is a particle cannon that shoots itself. Okay, I mean, you can't harm somebody without harming yourself, I guess, which is kind of what both of them are going for. But we have over here the Null's craft now launching some harpoon torpedoes, trying to get the other craft closer so it can hit it with its nuke. So far, Null's craft taking a little bit of damage, but nothing that will basically tear it apart. Chuluwen's craft now being pulled in, and most likely will soon be hit with a couple nukes over here. So it is now at 73%. Health below 80 and sinking. But both of them are actually getting disqualification points at this point. Well, I guess this one's dying anyways, and I don't think the other one's going to get enough disqualification points to die. So, first round already in about 1 minute 20 seconds goes to Null, just rushing its enemy and kind of killing it before the other one can kill. Let's see the second round. Okay, second round of these two fighting. For this round to be different, Chuluwen's craft will absolutely have to hit a critical shot to be able to land it. I'm gonna have to check if he asked for broadside in the description and my DMs. But yeah, he's gonna have to hit one critical shot over here on the Abskurterminus. Yeah, Null's craft. I'm just gonna call it Null's craft. Particle cannon hitting its shot. Seems to have done a lot of damage. Once again, most of it is just wood to absorb damage. No idea what that pink thing is though, but yeah. Once again, the Null's craft coming in for a hit and shredding its front section, but once again doing so much damage to the Cultist craft. The Cultist. It is already AI dead and being destroyed here. Once again, a very quick victory by the Abskurmist. Cultist, I think, just got stuck in a matchup that really wasn't its choice, let's say. It might have a better, will probably have better luck in the losers bracket, but for now, Null's craft will be moving to the winners bracket with, well, this very dangerous, very dangerous nuke stick thing. Hurts a lot, apparently. So anyways, we'll be going to the winners bracket. Let's go see the other matches. Okay, now for round 1 of the Aberrant by Jono and the UDS Silva, which is already its second match here. Yeah, so the UDS Silva previously fought against Scribbles McGee and won. So this ship's already second match. It will be going up against the Aberrant by Jono, which it's its first match already. So over here has a little helicopter in the back. Main weapon is this thing. I've already went over these ships. I don't know if I've already went over this one though. Not sure. Okay, it wasn't in the first rounds. Whatever. Anyways, this is a very, very good ship with some lasers, div guns, APS over here. Not too sure what that is. It also has a huge particle cannon down here, and a little helicopter. I'm just saying that because I'm not too sure if it made it into the reviews. Anyways, let's see how this battle's gonna go. First and foremost, the laser's starting to hit, but the Silva does have some smoke defense. Getting hit a little bit here by some missiles. Yeah, the UDS Silva seems to be doing a lot of damage to Jono's craft, but a lot of Jono's armor is a little bit of metal with a lot of wood, but this seems to hurt. That might have disabled a lot of things. That huge torpedo I completely forgot about does a lot of damage. It might be the main cause for Jono's death. But that particle cannon here is to be very, very wary of. This thing does hit and do a lot of damage, especially to front sliders. The Silva now also down about 1%, while the other one is down 2%, but both of them not seemingly not having too much important damage. Oh, the Aberrant just probably got hit with another torpedo here. Missed that hit, sadly. Once again, has dealt a lot of damage, but oh, in the front. Okay, a lot of damage in the front, but nothing major has collapsed. All weapon systems seems to still be functioning, as well as fuel by judging by the lasers. Once again, another huge torpedo coming in. UDS Silva actually dropping a lot of percentage. We're going to go check that in a couple seconds. But is that torpedo going to be able to get sniped? I guess the CWIS, well, not really CWIS, the laser defense system is not enough. Huge hit in the back here, not taking anything important, but getting very close to some internals. The Silva here taking a lot of damage. Once again, I think it's two main guns popping off. It does that often. I don't see where it gets popped off from. I'm guessing it's a div gun, probably some heat head shells. I don't know if these turrets have internal armor or not, or anything to protect against that type of things. But they seemingly keep they're always popping off. So I'm guessing that's the weakness here. That's getting exploited on this ship. It's not like there's a huge hole from the front, right? No, not really. The Aberrant, even though the UDS Silva lost its two main gun, its main weapon dealer is still online, which is definitely this huge torpedo, this very long, large torpedo. I don't know if it did shoot the particle cannon shot though, because that might just knock it off. A lot of damage has been dealt, so I'm guessing yes, but it just completely missed anything important. Yeah, right over here, a little bit of damage. This is a lot more exposed also, but once again, not damaged, which means it is still online. Another huge hit from that torpedo. But oh, this time I'm guessing hitting a little bit of engine and some laser, which might actually start making some pretty heavy damage. Another huge torpedo, sorry for that by the way, another huge particle shot here. I don't know what it hit. Maybe nothing, I'm guessing, because the Silva is still at 83.2. Jono's craft though dropping more and more. A lot of its armor is being peeled away. I don't know if the heavy armor technique by I don't remember who, but I remember Jono having an argument with somebody about armor. and all that stuff. I don't know who's doing better, but I remember the other one was talking about having 9x9 heavy armored ducks, so I don't know which one's better. I don't know if a 9x9 heavy armored duck could resist one of these torpedoes. Probably could though. Another one coming in. If the Aberrant by Jono is still not able to do the damage necessary to the Silva, it might just die. Even though it took a huge advantage at the start, it might just not be able to come back from it. Also, the UDS Silva, over 20,000 materials. Once again, just getting materials back from, well, simply its turrets being disintegrated. Just going away. Salvaging itself, basically. While the Aberrant going down materials very, very quickly at the 5 minutes mark. This might cause it to, well, simply lose because of material deficiency. Yeah. Especially because it seems to be having trouble dealing the damage to the UDS Silva once again. The interceptors here. Still not torpedo interceptors. Yeah. Might have said that wrong. Anyways. Once again, not a lot of damage being dealt here. All these guns seems to be firing very, very slowly. Maybe doing a lot of damage when they do fire, but if they don't fire often, I guess it's very. If they miss, probably not good. Oh, I'm hearing a particle cannon shot here. Let's see if it did end up damaging this. No, it didn't. No idea where it hit. It seemed to have missed, honestly, because there's like almost nobody blocks falling except this one little thing here. I doubt this huge particle cannon would only do like this little damage. Okay, the Aberrant now dropping on almost 0 materials any second now, while also being shot by a huge torpedo, large torpedo, very large, huge torpedo. I'm gonna start calling this a huge torpedo because it's much easier. It fits better, even though it's a large torpedo. Okay, so a little bit of a damage being done on the side here. I don't remember the Silva being much affected by buoyancy once its front got hit. So I don't think we're going to be able to see a win here. By the Aberrant, it is now at 89%, and the UDS Silva only needs to make the Aberrant drop about 9% to actually win. Once again, I won't stop this match, because if this boat is not able to drop this boat within the same health region, I mean, the Aberrant still wins. If it only drops here by 1% every time, the UDS Silva might not be able to do the damage. I guess we're going to see. Also, no idea what it's shooting at. It keeps shooting, and, well, it's shooting its interceptors, but there's like no missiles being shot. I guess it's kind of just shooting at the lasers. I'm kind of confused here. Okay, another torpedo coming in to the Aberrant. Let's see how much damage this one will deal. We dropped it by about 2%, hitting some very important things. By this point, this boat doesn't even work anymore. So it's just to see how long that's going to last. Didn't realize that there was actual missiles in here. Kind of cool. It is now leaning over, being hit once again at 85, but there's only 1 minute and 40 seconds left to make the gap in health. I wonder if it's going to be able to. Also, the Aberrant just wasting all of its like battery energy, I'm guessing, left just on these lasers, trying to deal some damage, I guess. A little bit of damage, but not seemingly not being able to do enough. I'm guessing we need about 2 or 3 more huge torpedoes, well, large torpedoes, to do the necessary damage. I am not sure we're going to see that happen, though. Oh, I kind of went out of render. Okay, so it is now coming in to the front. Well positioned angle actually. Might have hit some very important components. Because if it hits the AI, it's still game over. Fuel engine over here. Once again, did not hit the AI, and we're still at, well, 84.5% health. And the match is coming to a close. The Aberrant might still win this one, surprisingly enough. Even though it has a lot less materials at the end, I'm not saying it. Yep. There's UDS Silva, once again going through so many materials, salvaging from both of its turrets, but still managing to almost win low materials. Yeah, it's coming in. Hitting this side. And the Aberrant still has more health, only 14 seconds left. I don't see this going to the Silva's favor. Apparently the armor scheme does seem to work, just block spam, and your health doesn't drop. So yeah, that's a thing. And 0 seconds, the match is now over, and the victory does go to the Aberrant here. Even though it has no materials, can fight back, still technically has more health than the Silva. And yeah, first match does go to the Aberrant. Silva versus the Aberrant, round 2, I'm guessing. Let's see it. The first round, the Aberrant won just by armor scheme, or like just trying to survive towards the end. Did run out of materials way earlier than its opponent though. Once again, the UDS Silva pulling up a little bit ahead in terms of health very early game. Missiles coming in, being shut down by these interceptors. Cram cannon reloaded. We'll have a little cooldown and shoot soon. Well, we'll start reloading to shoot. I'm guessing the torpedo has hit the front once again, not dealing any important damage, but dealing a sufficient amount of damage in general. Diff guns doing their diffiness. Another huge hit from one of the torpedoes. Or no, that was probably a cram cannon, because the torpedo just came in, hit the back section. Armor spam seems to be doing the job. The particle cannon though, hitting the front here. I don't know if it did any major damage, but it did drop about 4% its enemy. And none of the two turrets got popped, so I guess no major damage either. It's a front sider after all. I do like this helicopter a lot. Surprised it never got hit though. I guess there's not enough like I guess spam net of any kind to break a random block over here. Cram cannon also hitting. The cram cannon still being online at this point in the game is going to change the result drastically, I believe. The UDS Silva having a lot more health than the Aberrant at this point. I think the roles were reversed. It's the exact point in the other game. Oh, the other cram coming in, hitting this side. Once again the back section, but doesn't seem to be dealing any major damage. Very large torpedo coming in, hitting this side, no major damage. Oh, maybe it has. I kind of see some laser system that might have been there. Over here, a lot of blocks seem to be flowing everywhere, but no major damage, I'm guessing. About 5% down, and the other one about 8% down. So this match is still very close. This time though, because the turrets haven't dropped, the UDS Silva seems to be almost running out of materials already, and we're only 7 minutes into the game. A huge cram shot coming in. Some of this diff gun's still alive, but underwater. Don't think they're going to be doing too much. Particle cannon shot. Oh god, that did a lot of damage. Question is, did it hit any of the turrets? So it's gonna regain material. It does regain material. It is not 32,000 materials. Goddamn. So yeah, it's gonna be able to maybe do the same as the other time. Because it just like gains material back from it being shot, which is kind of weird. But yeah, the whole undersection here being shot off. But this time, did that hit? No, it didn't. I thought that was a huge hit to the torpedo, which would have been very important because the bolt might have prioritized repairing other stuff first, which might have given the Aberrant the victory once again. This time the question is the Aberrant going to be able to deal enough damage to the Silva so that the Silva can't catch up in time? Or is it going to be able to deal some critical hit with that huge particle cannon it has? Once again, it isn't in the best shape, but once again, in a better shape than the Silva. Huge torpedo coming in. The main thing to watch out for in this match. That and the particle cannon. Hitting the most useless spot you could probably find, the bare tip of the ship. Dropping a lot of blocks though, so that's a lot of health gone. On 87.4% health. Yeah, the repair is on the Silva. I don't know if it can repair though. Because if it can't repair, that might be huge. I guess a couple of good shots right over here by a particle cannon or anything might basically end the match. If it can't repair. I don't know if the Aberrant also repairs. Most likely. One huge shot over here, dropping a lot of health, but once again not doing any major damage. Buoyancy, due to it being made mostly out of wood, seems to be doing just fine. The Silva dropping below 80% health. But we've seen it do that many times. Oh god, that's huge. That's the the AI almost got sniped by that particle cannon shot, I'm guessing. That would have been huge. Another huge torpedo coming in, hitting this side, doing a lot of surface damage, well, armor damage, but only dropping about 1% health. Will it be once again able to do the damage necessary to drop the Aberrant below its own health? That is a question, I'm guessing. The last time it wasn't able to do so. Maybe this time it will. Torpedo coming in very slowly, doing basically no damage. Cold blocks coming off once again on 78% health now. I'm pretty sure that was a particle cannon shot actually. Pretty sure I saw some yellow. That's a lot of blocks. I'm guessing it was. Some purple. Oh god, that's a huge line hit. Once again, barely missing this again. It seems like this thing cannot get hit by anything ever. On 78 and the other one on 87. I'm very curious if this time it's going to be able to actually make enough damage to the Aberrant to survive, or else the Aberrant will be taking this victory once again. This is a very drawn out match. So far this tournament, most of the matches have been like this. Nullscraft kind of probably was the quickest matches though. I mean, when you have a nuke attached to your boat, it's either you make it or you don't, right? Battles tend to end quickly with that. Huge torpedo, large torpedo, and not shooting. Interesting. Maybe it hit some AI component that was here. No idea. Yeah, it did hit it. Okay. So I guess it's not dealing any damage to the Aberrant, even though the Aberrant is probably gonna run out of materials before the deadline. I'm not sure the Silva's gonna be able to do any damage. I don't know if it can repair though, so we're still gonna be end up waiting for this. But I'm guessing this is definitely gonna go in Jono's favor, because even if it does repair, I don't know how high this is gonna be in the priorities for the boat. I don't actually know the repair block priorities, but I'm guessing it's either first block shot off or most important, most valuable things. No idea. But if it's random, this thing is fairly unlikely to be repaired. I mean, some of the blocks that were destroyed very early on haven't been repaired either. Only 1 minute 40 seconds left. Jono out of materials. And honestly, realistically, I don't think this is going to be repaired. Huh. So we did get a very, very lucky particle cannon shot. I mean, that's basically what it's there for, right? It's meant to shoot from up below and hope to hit some AI components. But it did manage to hit it this time. Once again, just exposed in one of the heavy armor blocks, but not the rest. You can all the way through the ship. This proved to be a very deadly weapon, by the way. That particle cannon, when I was doing my own test on it, very deadly, especially against frontsiders. Particle cannon from below with a lot of damage in it. If it like a straight line, especially frontsiders seems to have like all the things in the middle, and you can kind of get a huge hit from that, all lined up perfectly, you know. Only 25 seconds left. This level definitely not going to be able to deal the remaining damage. It is still floating though, with a lot of its well, energy probably going to roll and well, weaving. Debrin barely moving, once again out of materials, but both of them are just not really shooting at each other. Well, except for all these interceptors shooting for no reason. But yeah. Okay, so match once again goes to the Aberrant by Jono. We'll be going to the winners bracket. Well, continuing in the winners bracket. And the Silva, who had already won a match, lost this one and will be going to the losers bracket against somebody I don't remember. I'm going to finish doing this video and then I'm going to upload the full tournament series. So let's get into the third match. Okay, round 2 of this matchup, starting once again. The Wheel of Pain just staying all the way down. A couple of big shots here by Sunny Lemon, by the ship here. No idea what's the difference. Last time the laser did not seem to do a lot of damage. I guess the smoke just took a long time to start up. Dealing some damage to the wheel, not that much. A lot of heavy armor though, sustaining the shots very well. I guess this vehicle and the Null's vehicle are very good against broadsiders, is my guess. Probably will use it to test it out against one of mine. I'm kind of curious to see the Wheel of Pain against one of mine. Well, the most recent one, anyways. Damage being dealt once again by the Wheel of Pain, but not measuring up to what it did last time. A little bit of lag here, wondering if it hit some ammo cache or something. Sorry for all that noise, by the way. Doesn't seem to be some ammo. I don't know if the ammo just drops or explodes, you know. Wheel of Pain dropping very quickly now, all of a sudden. Okay, welcome back to over here Newbee Rumble. Well, the second round of these two going up against each other. Last time, the Sunny Lemonade tore up the ship by George. Wondering if it could get actually a little bit more of critical damage to the opponent, maybe winning it the game. Sorry for the phone call, by the way. Okay, anyways, over here, the Wheel of Pain by Sunny Lemonade. A fine face. Oh, it does do a face, doesn't it? Nice. Anyways, I kind of want to test this ship against one of mine. Let's see the battle unfold. Holy god. That's a lot of damage being done. Basically, initially, cutting off 2 arms. That laser seems to be a lot more powerful at the beginning of the game. Having trouble loading in the damage. We'll probably come in just a couple of seconds. Lots of noises upstairs. Sorry for that. Okay, the wheel coming back online already had dropped like 5% though, with the smoke and all that stuff. I don't know why it takes so long to start. A lot of damage had been dealt within that time. Barely any damage on the other side, but that might change very quickly as these 2 missiles are coming in. Laser system, apparently not enough. Oh, enough for one, but the second dealing minor damage to some of the jets in the back. So actually some pretty important damage here. Laser system being a whole lot less effective now that the smoke is cleared. Well, not cleared, the smoke is not effective. But still doing some damage. Oh, that was probably a huge hit. A lot of blocks falling out. I'm seeing some laser system blocks. That's about it though. Straight through the side armor, which that would work pretty well against heat and hash. That's well, that's a whole laser system gone here. One shot. But it's not looking good for the Georgia ship, even though it did pull ahead a lot at the beginning of this game. That laser system, I'm not too sure it's still working. Like, not too sure. Some engines also being cut off. So, wait, there's some steam engines and some fuel engines? That must be a very hungry ship. Well, I mean, it doesn't have any other things than just being fuel hungry, so yeah. Missiles coming in from the top. Two huge hits. Once again, we're about in the same situation that we were last time. The ship by George being almost dead. Engines cut off. They did start very well this round, but doesn't seem to be able to hold it. On 86% health, not shooting with his laser. Wonder if this is gonna be able to do the damage here. Once again, the wheel of pain not coming directly. Very interesting design, by the way. Crown cannons on the side. I'm guessing they take a long time to reload to do enough damage. Same thing with these advanced cannons here, railguns. And the main damage dealer, I'm guessing, is supposed to be the huge hits here, but I'm guessing is actually these missiles in the back. Being protected by this heavy armor. Not much by the side and the top though. The ship by George, now almost sinking. Once again, I think the armor scheme here is not ideal. Seems like it was maybe one layer of metal and maybe two. So it seems like it was one layer of wood, one layer of metal, protecting its main engine, which I don't say it's the best idea. So like from the side there was like about 5 or 6 layer metal, great. But from the top here, especially because there's a lot of superstructure here, it's kind of more likely to get hit. And there's like just one layer of metal, layer of wood, and then straight into the laser system, which seems to be its main problem. It is now under 8%. I don't know if it's slightly sinking. Really not sure. There's like the tip here floating. Yeah, it's probably sinking. So this round does go to the Wheel of Pain. Okay, one last match remaining here for today. Let's go see it. Okay, so here we go. This time we have once again Null ship coming in with the nukes, trying to survive right now. Volleys by the frigate over here. Doesn't seem to have, well, it has some detection on top. We had some worry that this guy wouldn't have any detection. They have some detections on the turret. I'm pretty sure a sonar on the back, so it should be able to shoot and fire back. The question is, will it be able to disable Null ship before it reaches itself? It does seem to be moving in pretty fast, but I don't know if it will be trying to go away once it gets in too close. That railgun though, doing a lot of damage. Coming in here, hitting mostly useless blocks once again. Yeah. Null ship might once again be able to reach the enemy. Yeah, this is already the second time that we've seen Null ship. I guess twice in one day. It is being dealt a whole lot of damage though. very quickly. Being down to 90% health. But will this be enough to actually like kill it? I don't know. And the Virgo class seems to not be moving away fast enough. Dodge it. Well, it did climb up, but I think there might be like, oh god, that nuke is right above it. Oh god, it's coming in down. Is it gonna hit? Ooh, huge hit to the Virgo class legal version. Apparently. That's a little bit lag. Okay, both ships colliding. Another nuke detonating on 78% health. Whole front section completely missing. I think that might have been the AI or something here. No, it is still running. It is still moving. It has survived the nukes by the Aberrant. The null ship that I can't pronounce. I don't know if it's going to repair the nukes here. I'm just going to keep hitting. These missiles are not doing much. Surprisingly enough, the Virgo class has survived this hit, but seems to not be shooting, or not in the right direction at least. Oh, it's shooting against missile. I guess it's a double function. Yeah, but you kind of want to deal some damage to the opponent, you know. But these missiles don't deal any damage whatsoever. A lot of blocks coming in, falling off. Unless this ship has any other ways of dealing damage, I'm seeing this go to the enemy. I guess I gotta wait for these missiles, don't I? I'm seeing this actually go to the Virgo, in the Virgo's favor. Kind of just got the damage at the exact right spot so it could survive, and just trying to do its best to just land damage to its enemy. I don't know how much energy this guy has, or when to stop the battle at this point. That's a lot of fire. Oh god. That gun knows how to deal damage, that's for sure. The null ship trying to crush down the Virgo class. I really hope this guy has PIDs or else it's gonna stay upside down. Null's craft now. Oh god. Virgo class going all the way down into the sea, getting some disqualification points. Is it going to be able to come back up in time after being just bullied by the Null's ship all the way down into the sea? It's going to be rising back up, or is it going to be disqualified? I'm guessing disqualified at this rate. Still shooting at the enemy. This is kind of a sad way to die though. Yeah, it just got DQ'd. So, yeah, I'm guessing the Null ship just ended up winning, not by the nukes, but kind of just pushing its enemy all the way down. Okay, so second round coming in here. Once again, Null ship trying to make its way, while the Virgo class desperately trying to deal the damage needed to, well, basically not let it kill it. Very, very descriptive of the situation, let's say. A single hero block, probably sustaining everything in the front. Those shields definitely doing the work for Null ship, or else this would be happening constantly. Do like the visible traces on here. Also, no superstructure, which is interesting. Is it going to be able to deal any major damage? And when is this going to turn around and do its work also? Was it much earlier than I thought last time? Right on now. Okay, one being extended, but now pointing in the right direction. Pointing completely down now. And that's why he probably has to have a really low floor. Oh, coming in, exploding about the same spot as last time. Taking away one of the two main turrets. Lagging once again, because, you know, very big hit. Coming in closer with the others, gonna hit the back. Don't know if there's anything important in the back, but if there is, well, that's gonna be gone. Or are they just gonna hide forever? Once again, just pushing its opponent. Technically illegal. That doesn't have any melee things on it. Oh, once again, that thing just going completely down for some reason. Okay, hitting the back, the propulsion of its opponent, hitting the engine as well. Hopefully there's more than one engine, or else it won't be able to shoot at all. And not too long. Once again, being pushed down all the way down, and probably going to rack up this disqualification points for that. Oh, just died, I guess. The AI got hit? Or was it 80% singing? Most likely that. Well, that's maybe what happened last time too. Anyways, it got disqualified, and Null Ship takes the victory. The Virgo class will be going to losers bracket. Might have better luck against something that isn't 3.8 nukes and just rams you with wood. But yeah. Those were the matches for today. 4 matches. 4 matches will be coming out tomorrow also. Today they came out a little bit late, probably sooner tomorrow. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.